Abba. What's up, everybody? It's Dan and Abba and the whole crew from the Headwaters Kayak Shop, and we're gonna go float the Mokelumne River from the fish hatchery to Lodi Lake and camp out at Heritage Oaks' new tenter site, I think it's called. Brand new camping setup, and really unique the fact that we actually have a takeout in the middle of the trip where we can camp out. So we're gonna go test it out and bring you guys along. Kids ready?
Yeah! Woo!
So we just rolled up to the put-in. Woo! And as you look out here, man, you can see the salmon cruising through the rapids. There you go. Oh, that was awesome. There's just tons of them through here. So we're gonna be paddling with the salmon all day today. So we're just packing the rest of our gear here, getting our canoes all loaded up, trimmed out. We got me and the kids here, Abba and Kitchy's canoe, Josh and Taylor, and then Bill and Linda. They're the big gear haulers with the
yeah, look at all this stuff.
The cooler, the firewood. You see any fish in the skinny water?
I found a salmon right there.
Oh, buddy, you see a salmon right off the bow?
Right there.
Yeah, good eyes, Ken.
That was awesome.
This time of year, the vultures just line the river and they're eating all the dead salmon after they lay their reds. You know what reds are?
Eggs?
Yeah, exactly. Those are the salmon eggs. Cool.
There's a little cat. Look at that.
They are Cedar Waxwings, and they're out here fly catching over the river. So you'll see them like back there. They were coming out over the river, and you kind of see them hop in flight. They're grabbing insects that are hatching off the water.
That's
and then flying
awesome.
back to their perch.
Cool. So we just crossed under the 88 bridge, and it starts picking up a little bit of speed through here, and it gets a little pushy, and there also gets to be a fair amount of trees and debris in the water. So definitely a spot where you want to have your paddle strokes dialed in, because what you don't want to be doing is getting pushed into these strainers or into these obstacles. So a little bit of skill involved with paddling out here. It's not hard, but definitely not for the first timer. So just a little something to point out is as you're paddling the river, you'll notice these red signs that have numbers on them. And it tells you what mile of the river you're on. So if you were in an emergency situation, rescue personnel, you could say, hey, okay, we just passed river sign 6. So just a little something to look out to if you're doing this section of river. Here we are coming up on the Mackville Road Bridge. This is normally would be your takeout if you were to float the river. Below this, it goes pretty much all the way to Lodi Lake for private property. But luckily for us, Heritage Oaks Winery has created a campsite. So now we can continue on and go another 2 hours or so to camp for the night. So we pulled out of Mackville Road. This is a perfect place to kind of have your lunch. They've got some picnic areas, barbecues, and it's about halfway. At least we think. Should be about halfway. But this is the first time ever that I've ever seen a bald eagle in the Mokelumne River. He just took off and flew up into this tree. I'm gonna hopefully record here for a second and get it on film.
When its wings are spread out and its white tail is just...
Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? Bill, have you ever seen a bald eagle out here?
Not out here, no.
See him up there? I'll try to zoom in. Man, this section of river is prettier than I could have even imagined. It just gets narrow and not fast, but swift. And we've just seen so much wildlife and just less houses, less traffic, less people. We're pulling up to the Elliot Road Bridge, and from there should just be a short little paddle into Tom's place, into the winery. Pretty sweet, guys.
That's just day one.
Elliot Road Bridge here.
Yeah, you don't know.
And you can see up there, River Mile 12. There's a little sign on the bridge there. So, it's stunning out here. think it is in California? Don't wake him up. You guys, we made it!
People don't know.
Josh and Taylor and Bill and Linda showed up first. You can see the little picnic area. It's a pretty easy spot to find as you come down on the right. It's the biggest beach. So, you guys ready to get out of this canoe?
Yeah!
We got the gear barge. Got the suspends beach cart, man. These things were great. Rolling over the sand. Alright, that was a lot of work. We finally made it. It's our little tinter site. Sweet little like meadow, you have it all to yourselves. It's gonna be awesome. Alright, we got it all set up. We got the barbecue, and we're gonna walk up to the winery real quick and go check it out. Trail goes this way and up a steep little hill. So from camp, the trail's pretty easily marked. You just mosey this way and then little switchbacks up this hill. This is the only hard part of the hike, is you've got these little stairs and switchbacks. But honestly, it's beautiful. It just winds through this riparian forest down by the river. Such a cool spot. Not a lot of places like this left in Lodi.
Look at that mushroom!
So Tom, the owner of the winery, hosts a bunch of birding trips. At least once a month or so, he's got people come out here and do birding walks through this area. Also, I'll post a link in the description to more information if you want to come out and just go for a walk around the property and learn about birds. There you go, now we can see the winery. And this place is super cool, actually. This is my old scoutmaster's house. So we grew up here doing like camporamas, and I don't know, it just seems like we were always out here for one reason or another. Need of him to open his property up and let people enjoy it. And whether it be birding, hiking, you know, paddling in like we did. And then wait till you see the winery. It's incredible. And you can actually see back here, they're still in the midst of harvest, although they're winding it down. I'm losing light here, but you can see they've got this incredible little patio. Wine tasting room. Just kind of sneak a peek in here.
We're going to get dark fruits, full body wine.
Alright. The cab surround. Let's give it a shot.
Paul. Wait, what did you get this cab? Second choice would be that one with the dish. Yeah. Dish. We're going to go second.
I've tasted myself.
I said it was kind of cold last night, but honestly, it wasn't too bad, right? Good sleeping bag. There's no such thing as bad weather, just bad gear. Right, Chuby?
Day 2. Woke up to a nice kind of crisp morning. Not frosty, but getting our fire going to warm up a little bit. Everyone's getting their coffee going. Breakfast. Still got lots of fall colors around here. It's beautiful out here this time of year. Give you a little glimpse at the site during the daytime, because last night we got here, it was kind of late. One of the things I really like is the little kitchen setup they give you. Tables, they've got all the essentials that you need right here. They give you the water, the whole bit. I'm gonna poke my head in here and see if Josh will give us a tour. So we all came together, but a lot of us just camped out, and Tom did say, the owner of the winery, he said we could rent the space for private groups, but typically it's just this that you're renting. A nice bunk bed, cabin, little ladder, a couple of end tables. All right, we're about to start our canoe journey, day 2. We're putting it at the winery here. You can see their little beach launch. And we're gonna make our way down. We'll pass under Brella Road, Highway 99, and onwards to Lodi Lake.
I was wondering if that's the road.
And today we get a little bit of current, but after a while it becomes dead flat, and the dam at Woodbridge backs up about, I don't know, 7 or 8 miles of just total flat water. So we're gonna work a little harder today. You guys up for that?
Yeah.
So as you get down past Brella Road a little ways, the water gets pretty much dead flat like this, and it's from here on out to Lodi Lake, you're basically paddling a flat lake with maybe a little half knot, mile-an-hour current. But it's lined with these awesome wild grapes and these tall trees. Really pretty. And there you go, there's your next landmark. That's the mile 14 train trestle. See the red sign in there? Always a great spot for photos. Crossing under the 99 bridge, almost home. If one wanted to, you could actually park right here at the RV park and leave your car there and cut out about 4 miles of a flat water paddle. But we want to do the whole thing dam to dam, so let's do it. We were paddling along, picked up a friend. Friend Candice was out paddling, so she was going to join us for a bit. All right, our last bridge, the railroad trestle. I don't know what railroad it is, but the trestle, and then almost to Lodi Lake. Another half hour or so. This old dog right here, I have been hanging out with since I started paddling out here like 12 years ago. And I don't know, he's got to be like 13 or 14, but he's still kicking. Oh, grab and get you over. Yeah, tell him what for. Get that kitty out of here. You guys are so cute.
So adorable.
As we make our final turn into Lodi Lake, you can start hearing the city noise. Back to civilization. It's been an awesome 2 days on the river for sure. It's hard to believe all 25 miles of this trip are literally within my backyard, and I've never seen every inch of that river. I've done sections, but to do it all in one piece like that was just absolutely incredible. I would highly recommend doing it. A little bit of paddle skill involved, but fantastic adventure, awesome accommodations, and the scenery was just incredible. And honestly, fall, we didn't have any wind. It was a little chilly at night, but the fall colors completely outweighed any of the negatives. So definitely recommend getting out here and checking this out, you guys. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to us. You can get us on Instagram at Headwaters Kayak Shop or through email headwaterskayak@gmail.com. And yeah, we'll be happy to get some info over to you. Until next time, you guys, this is Dan wishing you happy paddling. We'll see you on the next one. Headwaters Boathouse, we finally made it. As much as I'm excited to get out of my canoe, I'm wishing we still had another day or two. Maybe next time we'll go from here down to Casunas River Preserve and try that stretch.